Warning: the No AC Only Fans podcast may include content not suited for non-mature audiences who can't take a joke. We would like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Enjoy.
Welcome in to the No AC Onlyfans podcast with your host, Big Crispy, aka Big Simpin, aka Tyler Gum, sitting across the table like always, returning back to the podcast. Sorry it's been a minute. My main man, Christian Klein.
Hey, all I gotta say is we back and we better than ever.
Yep,
I just want to go ahead and start this podcast off with a quick question for you and something of a scenario for you.
Sure.
So, I got to bring this up because I got somebody close to me that's kind of going through something similar. Let's just say you was in love with a chick, right? And y'all broke up, but y'all kind of stayed semi-decent friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to hit you with the, hey, I went out last night, I sucked 4 cocks, and I just want to know if that makes you mad. Like, I went on a date with a guy, hey, I'm driving to New York 4 hours, and I'm going to meet this new guy. Can I call you while I'm on my way?
I mean, if you're like just straight homies with her, it is what it is.
Like, I'm talking just straight after.
Are you saying like I fuck with her, like I like her, but I don't?
No, like you're still in love with her, but like
you're still in love with her. Oh, you're an ex. She's an ex.
Yeah, like just recently, like y'all just broke up, and she's, oh, I want to be your best friend. Hey, like
I don't think I could be. I don't unless I was like really good friends with her. Like we were like best friends. We dated and then we broke up.
But how would you deal?
Still, I think it would still be hard to do that, man. I think I couldn't fuck with it.
But how would you deal with the fact that she's telling you that she's going to hook up with some guys? And
I mean, if I don't fuck with her and I really like, at that point, I just don't give a fuck. If you say that to me, I'm just like, okay, good for you, bro.
But how would you approach it? Like, would you?
I'd just be like, good for you, have fun. But I'm gonna go fuck 4 bitches.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying, would you pull away from it and be like, yo, like I can't do this. Like just be friendly with me. Don't tell me what you're doing with a guy. You know what I mean?
I know. I mean,
still in love. Like
at that point, I just ghost basically. Like not ghost,
right,
but,
right.
You know,
you would run away.
You just want to hit her back, and then she gonna be like, oh damn, what the fuck did I do? You know, let her fucking think what the fuck she do. And then just let that shit sit.
The one thing you can do to a chick when you just broke up, if you really want her back, is just ignore it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Let her think that you're leaving, that you're gone for good. And that's it. I mean, if she don't come back, anything that's meant to be, they'll come back. Trust me.
Yeah. Or she, I guess you're right. You're right.
That's all. I just want to know your take on
If you don't ignore it, though, then you get caught up in the trouble, and then that's why y'all just fucking around for, like, years on end for no reason. And then you eventually break up, and it's just all fucking, like, then you're like, I can't stand that bitch no more.
Right.
That's how it goes. Fuck it.
I don't know, man. I just think... I think certain people just have a hold over you in general.
I mean, does somebody have a hold over you?
No, nobody has a hold. Yeah, like somebody has a hold over me, but I'm not going through this particular thing right now. I'm just saying, like, emotionally, I think people have holds over you.
Yeah, I would say my baby mama had a hold on me for a minute.
Like, I can talk about this. Like, I've taken the last couple weeks off of therapy because my therapist's mom died.
Dang.
And she just now messaged me and said, yeah, like, sorry, the last couple of weeks I've been not available. My mom died, whatever, but we need to get you scheduled. And, like, I feel like the last couple of weeks not having the structure of, meeting with her every Monday, like it's really affected me. Like it's made me fall off. Like I haven't been doing my breathing exercises the way I should be. Like I haven't. Like I always look forward to that shit every Monday because I can vent to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Somebody that's educated and like knows, like tells me, yeah, whatever, I understand, blah blah blah. Don't be fucking laughing over there,
I'm not
motherfucker.
laughing at you, bro. I'm not laughing at you, I promise.
No, like I'm just saying, like something like that, like structure and knowing, hey, like I got to do this every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Like it keeps you in balance.
True.
And I think a lot of people could benefit from that. If, I don't know, just therapy in general. I think it's a good thing. Especially if you're going through things and you need some type of outlet.
Right. You're not wrong, man. I mean, it's some people can find peace in it and shit, you know what I mean? And change their lives around after a good session or something.
Right.
Shit. And a lot of people, you know, I think people are just scared to go, though. You know, that's how it is. People don't want to open up to somebody random.
Right.
It's a scary thing to do, people.
It's very scary, to be honest. You really got to find somebody. And it takes, like, therapy isn't one of them things, like, where you go into it and you're like, shit, it's been 2 months, I'm fixed.
Yeah.
Nah, it's going to be a couple years.
And it's also like, you know, it's almost like a doctor, right? Sometimes you got to shop around, too, because maybe you don't find the therapist that's a great fit for you off the first jump. Right. You know what I mean? You got to kind of switch it up. See, you know, if you really don't feel like you're getting anything out of it, switch up your person.
Yeah, you
try to find
really
something better.
Do. Like, I got lucky. Like, I found somebody that I fuck with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, like we connect so much, and like I'm literally like thrown off because I didn't get to meet with her on Monday. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like we connected and she helped. So like, and that's a blessing, honestly.
Damn straight.
I talk to so many people that, as a matter of fact, I can tell you about this. Somebody that you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say their name or anything. Last time I saw them, because I was waiting, it was a couple weeks ago. I'd say it was like 2 weeks ago. I was up in Nasty's, and I was waiting for somebody. So I went up in there. I had like one beer, whatever, and somebody came up to me and goes, like, you could tell that he was very embarrassed, like he didn't want anybody else to know. He came up to me and he was like, so you've been going to therapy recently, right? And I was like, yeah, I have. He was like, so it's like, they don't really try to change you, right? Like they don't, I was like, they don't really try to change you. I mean, in the end, they pretty much only know what you tell them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, I don't want to stop drinking or nothing. I was like, all right, well, I mean, like I said, they only know what you tell them. And he was talking to me about anxiety, and I was like, yo, I understand that. Like, I'd battle with that. And that's something that I'm trying to work through myself. And basically, he was just like, kind of embarrassed about it. I think it's just like an older generational thing. Like, having somebody to vent to and, you know, give you a different outlook on certain aspects of your life that you feel is a failure. You know what I mean? Like you're failing in some way.
Mm-hmm.
And having a different outlook and them, you know, digging a little deep, they don't really know you like that. Like he was talking to me, he's like, my homies can only do so much. I was like, no, I get that. Like, you need somebody that doesn't really know you like that to hear your story, tell you why you're feeling that way. Like, a lot of your problems, they can dig deep and tell you maybe the root of them. And when you get to the root of your problems, that's how you try to change and fix them.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe diagnose you, hey, Well, I know that a lot of people, I'm kind of the same way, like, they want to put you on meds real quick.
Yep.
But, maybe that'll help some other people and some other people it won't. But, it's something to try. If you're really feeling that way, like, you need some help. Like, I have a lot of people in my family that, they're kind of on the edge about therapy, but I can tell you that it's honestly helped me in a lot of ways. Like I said, like, when I skip it for a week, I can tell. Like, I need it. I need the outlet. I need the person that doesn't know me 100%, but can listen to my shit and just give me a new insight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean, it's good to have, somebody to vent to that you don't have to worry about even. I think that's the thing, too, with, like, venting to people you're close with is, like, you never know if that person's going to tell somebody else or, like, they may not have the same perspective or they might just agree with you instead. Maybe you need to hear something different.
100%.
Or even weaponize it, man. Like, that's some shit that happened with somebody I was close with. They basically turned around and every negative thing that I, basically told them that affected me some sort of way, they found a way to, like, say some shit when things weren't good and, like, fucking basically use it against you to make you feel like shit just because they're a piece of shit or they feel like shit. You know what I mean?
That's one thing that I can relate to because, like, a younger me, like when I was, 19, 20, like I was so scared to open up to women. And then the first girl I really opened up with, you remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Like right before I went to college, I connected with this chick. She was from New Jersey. And like that was really the first chick I really opened up to, I can honestly say. And then at the end of it, because I was kind of acting fuckboyish, I can't lie, like, because at that time, like, I really didn't want to give my whole self to somebody. She used all that shit I told her as a weapon in the end. Like, oh, you're going to end up just like your fucking mom, blah, blah, blah. Like,
damn.
shit like that. Yeah. But, later on, a couple weeks later, a couple months later, she hit me up. Hey, won't you come over? Bitch, fuck you.
You didn't come over, did you?
Yeah, I did. I went over there.
And
But I was going through shit and like I was feeling lonely and shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like, looking back now, like, that's one thing I think about all the time is like, this is something that my dad always told me when I was going through, like, I feel like when I go through heartbreak, I really feel super hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that first little breakup I went through in high school with some shit that didn't even fucking matter. I was really feeling some type of way about it, and I was really hurt. My dad was like, man, you go look back on this like 10 years from now, and it ain't gonna fucking matter. You ain't even gonna know that bitch's name, most likely. He's right, shit. I mean, I remember her name, but like, shit don't even fucking matter. Like, I'm not on Facebook now looking that bitch's Facebook up like, hey, wonder what she's doing. Nah, fuck that shit. Like, all I want to say is a battle now, you're going to realize wasn't a war in the future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a battle. You got through it. It's over with.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I think that's just true. A lot of people make mountains out of molehills. Like that's just what people do. Because I hate to say it, but some people just want to live in that chaos, bro. They don't know it. Like they complain about living in that shit, but then they continuously do shit to create more chaos because they don't feel normal.
Because all they know is chaos.
Yeah, unless there is chaos. So basically, like a lot of people just cause their own problems. Just because
they contribute to it.
They want
keep it brewing
to be in that mood, but they don't know that. Like they say they don't, but like they do. Like their mental state does, so they just do it like without even realizing it.
Right.
It's fucking wild, but that's the thing.
You're right. To add to that, I just think like you said, I think with certain people, all they know is chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep piling it up until they're in a situation where, like, they can't get out of it. And then they hit you with, I just can't catch a break.
I can't catch a goddamn break.
You can't catch a break because you created the mess.
Mm-hmm.
You got to clean as you go. Not wait till the house looks like a hoarder lived in it and then you decide you got to clean it.
Damn straight. A quiet mouth doesn't get fed, brother.
Ain't wrong.
So you know what? You fucking stop creating chaos for yourself. Own up to some of your mistakes and shit. You know what I mean?
Accountability.
You can't sit there and be bitching on Facebook about how you got no money living in somebody's basement, yet you going out every single night to the clubs
crab legs,
eating
buddy.
Crab legs, posting on the internet. Fucking, doing all this bullshit, and then the next day you're on Facebook. Can somebody send me $14?
You eat a ribeye
lunch?
Steak and you ain't even got a car, bitch.
Yeah, shit. You can't.
that's pretty much
you got
it.
a place to your own, man. Some people just don't know. They create their own chaos and they fucking blame it on other people because they want somebody to feel bad for them. And the sad part is they get people to feel bad for them, and they get people to send them money because they have a charm to them, or whatever you want to call it.
I hate the
people
type
feel
of,
so bad because there's so many good people out there.
Right. I hate the type of people that always feel like there's somebody to blame.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't ever want to look their own self in the mirror and
straight.
be like, yo, I was a main factor in where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to look in the mirror and realize, damn, I made that mistake. I made this. Like, this is why I ended up in the situation that I'm in now. Oh, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did, no, people need to take accountability for where they are.
Yeah. I mean, straight up admit it, bro. Like, listen, you'll feel so much
up. Like, I need to make some changes. This, that, and the other.
You'll feel so much better about yourself if you would just sit there and be like, if you really fucking hurt somebody or you really did something that was kind of fucked up to somebody, right? You're going to feel better about yourself if you sit there and be like, listen, yo, I fucked up. This was my fault. You know what I mean? This is my mistake. Or you fucking around with somebody you're dating or something. It's so much easier for you to admit, like, listen, I fucked up. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not going to sit there and say, you did wrong. You did this. You did that. Whatever. I fucked up. I'm not going to defend myself. At the same time, you guys probably both have flaws, so you both should admit, you both need to admit you fucked up. Shit like that. And you'll feel a lot better. And I think that's what people don't want to do either. Everybody wants to be right nowadays. So if they're not right, they're going to argue until fucking death until they get the answer they want or they want to be right. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people literally fight tooth and nail all the way to fucking divorce because they don't want to admit they fucked up or did something wrong. Like these motherfuckers that are out here cheating. A girl out there, she fucking gets drunk and fucks some dude or she does whatever. She doesn't want to admit she's wrong, so she's going to defend it tooth and nail and say X, Y, and Z happened, Or a fucking dude that's out there cheating on his girl and he fucking gets caught, he's going to say X, Y, and Z. He's going to say everything in the books to make you feel better or to make you question yourself or some shit like that. So he can be right, because nobody wants to be wrong. Nobody wants to be the bad guy because somebody's going to ruin their reputation, because that's what motherfuckers will do. If you do me wrong, bro, of course, I'm not going to fucking hold back. I can sit there and not speak my shit, right? But if somebody asks me what really happened, I'll be straight up with them. I ain't going to fucking tell them no lies. I've done that with a lot of things. I've told people, if anybody asks me what the fuck I did, I'll be like, listen, I fucked up. Yeah. I was doing some shit. I probably wasn't the best fucking person either.
Right.
I'm not afraid to admit that, though, because you know what? I can sleep at night knowing I fucking at least admit to my guilt when it comes to shit. Instead of somebody that's still fighting to tooth and nail this fucking day and won't admit they're wrong and they're in their situations now because of their own choices.
Right.
Own goddamn choices, but they're too fucking scared to sit there and admit. But they'll hit you with that. I'm trying to better myself. Well, you've been trying to better yourself for 7 years now.
Damn, I feel like you're talking about somebody in particular.
I'm just saying.
Let me talk to you
You've
about
been trying to
guilt.
better yourself for 7 years now. You
thing.
better get yourself fucking
That's
together.
my thing. I can talk about this personally because, like, something that I've realized talking to my therapist every fucking week for the last couple months is, like, I feel guilty a lot for things that I do. Even when it's something that doesn't fucking matter. Like, I feel guilty for my actions all the fucking time. It sucks. And then, like, I don't know. Guilt. Like, that's just something that we talk about all the time. It's like, she's like, she brought that shit up and she's like, you feel guilty for even little minimal things that you do. And I'm like, yes, I do. Heavy. And then I think about it and then my fucking thoughts spiral out of control. Mm-hmm. Then my heart starts beating fast. All because I fucking thought about it and I feel bad about it. Even if it's minimal things, you know, then your body reacts. Like from the anxiety, your heart starts fucking beating really fast. Like there's sometimes, honestly, like this happened today, like my anxiety got so bad I had to go to sleep.
Damn.
Like you talk about your depression, like I don't think I have depression.
Right.
Like, but my anxiety is fucking really bad. So, like, that's where we differ. Like, my therapist said she thinks I'm depressed. Like, I don't think I'm depressed. Like, I think my mind is my own enemy.
Right. Well, I mean,
and then when you get in that state, like, your mind controls your whole body, correct? So, like, when you're in that state, and then your body reacts to your mind, and then your heart starts beating all fast and shit, and like I had to go to bed to deal with it. Right. And then I woke up and I was like, all right, I'm good now. Like,
yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm like, there's days where I wake up and I'm like, I'm just super foggy, dude. You know, like you woke up
right.
It almost feels like you got like one of them fucking big ass sinus infections or like you're just fucking super duper high and like it's like almost so bad to where like you just literally like you're barely functioning. You're like, God damn, like I can't even, my head is literally just like a fucking cloud and it's just like you feel pressure pretty much and it's just fucking, you can't think of anything. You can't, like you just can't focus on anything. You know what I mean? And it's just fucking miserable. And, like, shit like that sucks. Like, I get it. And there's almost, like, nothing you can do. Like, smoking helps sometime, cool. But, like, when you're at work and shit, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, you got to work. You know, you can't just be fucking getting high. Got to do your job. Shit.
Right.
You just got to tough through that shit. And, you know, so, like, that's what sucks about some shit. Like, people with, you know, say anxiety or depression or whatever, or any fucking mental health basically thing, you know, you're going to have your off days. You're going to fucking go into work. You're going to fucking sit there. Shit, you may do nothing for fucking 8 hours straight.
Right.
You may just fucking do the minimal or not do nothing at all. You know, you may work for a fucking hour and the rest of the day you're just fucking doom scrolling on your phone because, you know, you're just like fucking out of it.
Right.
Some shit like that, bro. Anyways, on another topic, the studio is set up.
Yeah.
And we made a couple fire fucking songs tonight.
We did.
And if anybody wants to hear one, maybe we release a snippet or something in the next coming weeks.
We can.
That'd be fire.
Recorded a couple.
Yeah, we got big things coming, man. You know, episode 100 is coming up here.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do something special with that, like a big long episode, extravaganza type thing, playing some fucking little mini skits or something we can do in with it. Some games or something to play, have some good guests on and shit. We want to do
I
shit
have,
like that.
one of my buddies said he would play the pastor for the furniture sales skit. So.
Oh, yeah, we got that furniture sales
and
skit.
this guy grew up in that household. His dad was a pastor, so.
Damn, bro. He gonna come in and collect 10%
he gonna come
of that
in and
shit.
get that 10%, so.
Damn, son.
We gotta get that shit rolling.
Poor man. Yeah. You know, it just is what it is. You know, we basically came on here. We wanted to talk to everybody and see what everybody's doing. It's kind of been, like, rough schedule-wise for us, you know? We both just been busy and shit with summer and stuff. And
we laid down a lot of tracks tonight. So
we did. And with the situation, you know, my current situation and shit, the weekends are always differing. So it's kind of, it's been fun lately, but it is what it is.
But summer's coming up and
True that.
you're going to be free every weekend. So
Pretty much.
Ugh. Can't wait for this shit.
Which will be nice. So that's going to be a good time. And then we're going to really hit the pavement, man. Like, we really got to focus. We really got to, like, take things serious if we want to do what we want to do, you know?
I think we started that tonight.
Where we want to go, yeah. And, you know, with the help of others and our friends and shit, and, you know, having Label here to spit some music with us was pretty nice. And getting input and shit. Like I said, we created some dope shit, you know, for the first ever time recording. I would never have guessed we actually made a song that fucking sounds almost professional.
Right.
Like, there's obviously some things that I could probably tweak.
Right.
You know, I'm no fucking master with it, but it sounds fucking great. And, I mean, like, the fucking just song is a hit. Like, it just fucking vibes the whole time.
Right.
Which is awesome. We're
going to be super hard on ourselves because it's us.
Yeah.
But, like, really, other people are going to hear it and be like, damn, this shit's hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good beat. It's really a good beat. And I think the beat does a lot of, like, I don't want to say carrying, but the fucking beat is just one of those beats, like, you hear that shit, no matter who's singing or what's singing, you're vibing to that shit. You're just like, damn, what is this? And you just start bopping, man. It's one of them type of shit. We're going to be looking on the... We might release a little EP or a fucking little album or something.
Right.
Big Crispy's got to create a producer tag. Working on a song.
Drop an album, for real.
For real. Under Big Crispy. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. We got to call our production studio something.
Yeah.
Big Crispy. No, I mean, I got the Fade Entertainment, but, like, that's like what I wanted the thing to be, but I don't think that's going to be like my forever professional name. If I want to make something, I want to make something.
Come up with the own shit, bro.
I know. It's got to be something crispy, bro. It's got to be like Big Crispy something.
Right. We just started it tonight, so.
For real. But it's been fun, man. We
laid down like 3 tracks tonight for.
Yeah. It's been a good time and shit. And,
I mean, we still got to do backup vocals and shit like that, but.
We do got to do that. A little more tweaking, make it sound even better.
Mix it up. Shit. I mean, we got nothing but time. I mean, we didn't set a timetable for the shit to drop. We just started. I was thinking by the end of summer, we drop it.
Oh, yeah. That's just going to be dropped before the end of summer, bro. Probably in the beginning, like middle.
Right. I was thinking July or some shit like that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty dope. I think we can get it mastered.
Into June, probably.
Shit, we could even send it off to old boys, you know, maybe one of our good friends that do some shit, maybe can fucking
money,
tweak it around a little bit.
Right.
You know, really go full professional with it.
Mm-hmm. We could.
Which will be dope as fuck.
Just going to have to figure it out, bro.
Other than that, the Hurricanes are playing right now.
Yeah,
so I know Christian wants to get home so he can watch it.
Right.
So we were doing a short episode because it is a school night and I got to get the little one to bed.
I got to go to work tomorrow myself. It's already 10.
Both of us do. You want to pick a song for the day?
Dude, y'all got to... I'm going to use Chase Her, the new Bailey Zimmerman album. The Religiously album.
Oh, yeah.
Let's choose Chase Her by Bailey Zimmerman. The whole album is fucking great. I've been listening to it every day this whole week. So
hell yeah. Do you want to say anything else to the people?
All I gotta say is we got big moves coming. We're working on the new short film skits. We're working on a new album / EP. We'll decide a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we're just working. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna have some different guests on here. I have some new people that want to be in the skits and want to be new podcast guests because we're gonna mix it up. And we're going hard, man. We're grinding. And we're focused. That's all you need to know right at this point.
Yeah. And
we got the studio set up and it looks fucking dope. I mean, that's it. I mean, shit looks official.
For real.
We're going to be official. We're going to grind and we'll see where this shit takes us, man.
Hell yeah. And
I feel like we're more focused than we were before.
True.
And it's important.
Yep. And the good news is, even though this episode is short, I actually filmed a podcast with Liliana herself, which was also kind of a shorter episode because we ran out of time just because, school nights and shit, and we were trying to get stuff done.
Right.
So I think I can probably just make this a double feature. We're going to have like two little, a part 1 and part 2. It can be like a little mini episode combined. You'll get your full hour's worth of entertainment from us. And just be on the lookout for back to normal schedules with this Memorial Day weekend coming up. We're definitely going to be doing an episode somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't know where. Might be on a lake. Might be on a fucking camper. Might be in our fucking backyard. I have no idea.
Who knows?
But we're going to be doing something. And we can't wait to see everybody back here again next Saturday. We appreciate you. Enjoy the next podcast, or you know what, that one might play before this. But yeah, enjoy both of them, and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. And we'll catch you right back here again next Saturday.
Mental health awareness, babies. We'll see you right back here next week.
Stay healthy. Peace.
Bye, babies.